Well, built different is sort of a common phrase said among athletes nowadays. It basically means unique, tough, and a trendsetter. Keyshawn Davis is all of those things at the young age of 24. If you aren't familiar with him and you haven't heard his name yet, he wants to make sure you know it soon. Earlier this week, I went all access with the boxer they call the businessman.
Keyshawn Davis!
My first impressions of him is just hard work. He's always had that confidence about him.
I always wanted what I wanted, you know what I'm saying? Like, I always knew that I was gonna be right here.
What a body shot!
Norfolk native Keyshawn Davis has had a vision for himself since he was just a kid. Become one of the best amateur boxers in the country, win a medal at the Olympics, turn pro,
Lightweight sensation Keyshawn Davis,
and make a name for himself. Check, check, and check. As his young life and professional boxing career unfolds, he seems destined for greatness, and he's not afraid to say it.
I always felt like I was the best. I always felt like before I was going to the Olympics, I was going to be the Olympic hopeful, and I actually became that. I always felt like I was going to get on the Olympic team, and I actually became that. I always felt like coming into the pros that I was going to be the top prospect, and I actually became that.
Not yet the lightweight world champion, but the plan is in motion.
time to close the show right here.
Davis is now 8-0 in his pro career with 6 knockouts. His last fight, back on April 8th against Anthony Yiggett, ended with a 9th round TKO.
Davis!
One of my first fights where the crowd couldn't wait to see me fight, and they was into it. They loved the fight. They loved my performance. So I'm excited. I'm excited about what I did this fight, and just more fights to come this year.
The future appears bright for the 24-year-old, but to really understand him more, you have to look to his past.
No, I never follow behind nobody. I'm doing what I want to do anytime, all the time. And 9 times out of 10, it's the right thing. You know what I'm saying? So I'm never following after nobody. Never was a follower. It's not even in me.
It's not so much the wins that he was winning, it's how he was winning. He was beating guys internationally so easy that I'm like, okay, he's on another level.
Keyshawn Davis.
Davis first popped up on the wavy radar 6 years ago as an amateur, preparing to go to Colorado Springs to train at the Olympic facility.
The goal is to impress the coaches up there, like inspiring and training and just give them a good look so they look forward to send me up there again. Oh man, I look like my little brother in there. Oh man, that's crazy, because I remember the day they actually did that. I remember that day.
Even just 8 fights into his career, Davis is already the biggest boxing name to come out of Hampton Roads since Pernell Sweet Pea Whitaker, one of the best pound-for-pound fighters in the sport's history. Keyshawn has a long ways to go in terms of accomplishments to rival Sweet Pea, but they are intertwined, crossing paths years ago when Davis was a young up-and-comer.
So I got a lot of experience just being around him, hearing his voice. Just me growing up, knowing Sweet Pea in boxing. I always knew he was just our Norfolk Legend in boxing. And Sweet Pea is definitely, in boxing, is one of the greatest, like Muhammad Ali. He always told me, stay behind my speed and my jab. He always told me that. He would stay behind your speed and your jab. He said, that's what's gonna make you a great fighter.
And like Sweet Pea did on 10 different occasions, Davis wants his own shot at putting on a show in front of his hometown, a main feature fight at Norfolk Scope.
Shoot, this building right here, man, for Norfolk natives, this building just means a lot to us. When something is being held at the Scope, in general, we know it's gonna be something big, you know? So, man, when it's really just my turn just to headline, that's gonna be another dream of mine, honestly, like the Olympics, like something I'm gonna always remember. I always wanted me to be the guy to bring back boxing in the city.
From his vision as a kid to now making it happen as a pro, if there's anyone that can bring back boxing pride to the 7 cities, Davis seems fit to shoulder the load.
The businessman, Davis!
Keyshawn's older brother, Kelvin, also a pro fighter with a record of 8-0. His younger brother, Keon, is training to make next year's Olympic team. They call themselves DB3, and they are a proud boxing family. Keyshawn also told me eventually he'd like to build his own boxing facility in Norfolk for kids to train and gain access to the sport.